On November 7th, 2025, literally last evening, Beijing time, the China National Space Administration, CNSA, officially released new images of 3i Atlas taken by Tianwen-1 back on October 3rd, but only now revealed to the world. Why the long delay? Officially, additional data processing. Unofficially, everyone was waiting while NASA remained silent due to the shutdown. What do we see in these frames? First, the nucleus is bright, compact, about 5-6 kilometers in size. Second, a coma several thousand kilometers in diameter, but still 100 times smaller than it should be after losing 5 billion tons of mass. Third, no tail, neither dust nor ion, just a greenish cloud and a dot. Fourth, an animation made from 30-second exposures. Atlas flies against the backdrop of Martian stars over 15 minutes of real time. It's like watching a bullet fired from space. A direct quote from CNSA. This is China's first ever imaging of an interstellar object from another planetary spacecraft. Tianwen-1 was located 28.96 million kilometers from the target. The object was 10 to 100 times dimmer than the Martian surface. We proved that our high-RC camera is capable of the impossible. Avi Loeb responded on Medium on November 6th. The Chinese images are blurry, but they confirm there is no massive ejection of gas or dust. NASA's HiRISE captured Atlas with a resolution 3 times better than Hubble's. Where are those photos? While the US is in a shutdown, China is showing the world what a real interstellar visitor looks like. Imagine tomorrow morning. All of Earth's telescopes simultaneously point to one spot in the sky and see an object the size of Mount Everest flying towards us at 216,000 km/h. It's not from our solar system. It doesn't obey the laws of physics. And in 40 days, it will either disappear forever or rewrite the entire history of humanity. This isn't science fiction. This is Atlas. And it's happening right now. November 4th, 2025. We have all become witnesses to the strangest month in the history of astronomy. Atlas is not a comet, it's not an asteroid. It's the first confirmed interstellar object we caught in 2017, and the second one now, flying through our system at 60 kilometers. But unlike the first oumuamua, Atlas decided not just to fly by. It decided to play with us. The latest images after perihelion, i.e. after its closest approach to the Sun, show a compact nucleus several kilometers in diameter and absolutely empty space around it. No 100 million kilometer tail, no dust trail. It's as if a Boeing 747 flew over your house at an altitude of 100 meters and left no sound, no trace in the sky. Astronomers worldwide took the most precise telescopes and did what they do best, measured everything down to the millimeter. And here's what they saw. First, lateral displacement. Atlas constantly shifts left and right by tens of thousands of kilometers from its calculated trajectory, yet vertically, not a millimeter of deviation. Imagine a Formula One race car on a track. It can weave left and right on the straight, but will never take off or sink into the ground. This is only possible if someone is controlling the movement. Second, non-gravitational acceleration. Even after recalculation in November 2025, the magnitude dropped threefold, but it's still there. It's about 0.3 ms2. Small? For space, it's enormous. It's like pushing a turned-off car on a flat road, and it starts accelerating by itself. To achieve such acceleration, Atlas would have had to eject at least 13% of its mass. The nucleus mass is roughly 40 billion tons. 13% is 5.2 billion tons of gas and dust, or 520,000 Burj Khalifas. All the trash humanity has produced in 1,000 years. This material should have formed a coma the size of Jupiter and a tail reaching Mars' orbit. But it's not there. Not in the Chinese images, not in the American ones, not in amateur ones. The question, where did the 5 billion tons go? Evaporated, hidden in a parallel universe, or were they never there? On October 3rd, 2025, the Martian spacecraft Tianwen-1 turned its high-rig camera with a 38.7 centimeter mirror and captured Atlas from a distance of 28.96 million kilometers. The result, 30-second exposures, from which the Chinese assembled an animation. On the screen, black space, red Mars, and a bright dot that crosses the entire frame in 15 minutes. A coma 1,000 kilometers in diameter, but still 1,000 times smaller than it should be. NASA has a camera with a 50 cm aperture, 1.7 times better than the Chinese one, capable of shooting in 8K and seeing every crack on the nucleus. But they are silent. Why? Since October 1st, 2025, the US has been in a shutdown. The government isn't working. NASA can't publish data without a budget signature. On November 4th, 2025, Trump on Truth Social. Sean Duffy fired. The new NASA head is Jared Isaacman, the billionaire who has already flown to space 3 times with his own money. 72 hours before that, Isaacman wrote to Kim Kardashian on Twitter, a controversial message. Coincidence, or an attempt to silence those who want to show us the truth? The next day, a US congresswoman posts, "Just spoke with NASA. As soon as the shutdown ends, they will release everything, images, data, spectra." Hold on, it's going to be a bombshell. Dr. Avi Loeb from Harvard adds, I said it back in 2017 about oumuamua. Atlas is not the first and not the last. There are dozens of such objects. We just couldn't see them before. Now it's time for 10 blows to 11th grade physics, retrograde orbit, aligned with the ecliptic with 2 degree-age precision. Probability of chance, 1 in a million. An anti-tail pointing directly at the sun. The solar wind should have torn it apart, but it stands firm. Nucleus, size 5 to 10 kilometers plus, speed 60 km/s. It must be made of ultra-strong material. Flight through the blind spots of Venus, Earth, and Mars with hour-level precision, not a coincidence, but a schedule. Chemical composition, 90% nickel, 0% iron, CO-H2O ratio, 25:1. Not found in nature, but possible in metallurgical waste. Negative polarization, 78%, as if the dust consisted of black sponges the size of buses. Arrival from the same point in the sky as the 1977 WOW. Signal. Coordinates match within 0.5 degree. Green flashes 10 times brighter than normal. Twice. October 12th and 27th. Acceleration without mass ejection. A violation of Newton's third law. Symmetrical gas ejection in all directions, but without recoil, like firing all guns and standing still. Today, science has 3 remaining explanations. Option A. A super rare natural comet that accidentally broke all the laws of physics. Option B, an object with an internal engine, ejecting mass at 10,000 ms, not 500 ms. Option C, an artificial probe. Yes, I said the word. But when you have 10 independent anomalies that cannot be explained by the first 2 options, the third ceases to be science fiction. In 40 days, Atlas will reach the perfect position. The sun, Earth, and the object will align. All the world's telescopes will be looking at one point. We will see. Is there a coma larger than 100,000 kilometers? Is there gamma radiation? Is there a real-time maneuver? Are there spectral lines of nickel tetracarbonyl? If even one item is confirmed, game over. We will either see the most incredible natural phenomenon or the first proven contact. Right now, I'm pinning a countdown timer to December 19th below the video. Every day I will publish new data, frames, and anomalies. A question for you: what is Atlas? Write 3 options in the comments. 1, a natural object. 2, a probe. 3, something else. I'll read the most interesting ones live on December 18th at 8 p.m. Right now, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And set your alarm for December 19th, because on that day, together, we will see what humanity has been waiting for 13.8 billion years. See you in orbit, friends. This is not the end. This is only the beginning. Screens go dark, only the timer remains. 40 days, 23 hours, 59 minutes.